Hello, my name is Nancy Lopez, and this is the Real Realtor Life with.
Katelyn Jenkins.
This is Katelyn Jenkins, and she is brokered with the Allen Tate Greensboro office. And how long have you been in real estate?
Going on 4 years.
4 years now.
Yes. Yep.
Wow.
4 years as an individual agent. And before that, I was a realtor's administrative assistant. Then before that, I was a real estate paralegal. So always been in the real estate world, just different sectors of it.
Now you're just handling your own business.
Yes. Which
Right.
is my favorite role so far.
So if you weren't in real estate, what would you see yourself doing?
Okay, there would be a few different things. I would have a lot of different business ventures. First one would be running a dog rescue or some sort of animal rescue, but that doesn't pay the bills. So I'd have to help my fiance with his cattle business because he owns cattle, and we really want to do like a direct consumer sales for like cattle and meat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would love to own a bakery.
Because you love to bake.
I love to bake.
What do you like to bake the most?
I love to bake muffins. That's like my specialty, or like cookies, cheesecakes, bread. I just love to be in my kitchen. Like that is my happy place.
So when you're not doing real estate, you like to bake instead?
Yes. Yeah. I'm a big sweets person. Like I love making sweets. Some of my best muffins are like my blueberry muffins or like my strawberry muffins or chocolate chip banana muffins, pumpkin. So I love to just unwind, put my phone down, turn the music on, sometimes pour a glass of wine and bake away. Yeah.
That sounds really, really
Yeah.
good. I definitely want to try those
Yes,
strawberry
girl.
muffins. So you have a dog, don't you?
Yes, I have two.
You have two dogs.
2 pups. Yeah.
What kind of dogs?
So one is a little bully, and that's Lady, and she came straight off the street. And then Ansley is my girl. She's going to be 10 this year, and I've had her since she was 8 weeks old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Real young.
Yeah, so she's been through like 7 or 8 different houses with me. She was all through college with me. She's been through my first heartbreak with me. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, so she's seen it all. Yeah.
She's your best friend.
She's my ride or die.
Your emotional support.
Yeah, she literally is.
I definitely feel that.
She is my emotional support animal.
I can see that.
Yes.
So that's where you get the animal rescue feeling from?
Yeah, and so I don't have a ton of time to do it, but when I do have time, I like to volunteer with the SPCA and then the Guilford County Animal Shelter.
Oh, that's nice.
So last week I got to do a volunteer opportunity with SPCA where we went to Furniture Market and we got to showcase some of the dogs that were available for adoption. So it was kind of cool, like pairing my, 2 things that I love, real estate and animal rescue. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
I have a dog too, and her name is Maggie Lou.
Sweet.
She's a Southern Belle.
Love that.
And she's a puppy. She's like 2 or 3 months old now, and oh my god.
So she keeps you busy.
She does.
Yeah.
I'm going through the training phase right now, and I will be for the foreseeable future, but she's a handful.
Prayers to you.
I know. I didn't sleep that first week. I was all out of whack, but I could not live without her now.
I love it.
Love
Your
her too
emotional
much.
support animal.
Yeah, she is. She greets me when I come home before anybody else does.
Yeah.
She runs. So I'm like,
that's the best feeling.
Yeah, I know. That's the best.
I love it.
So, do you have any underrated lead generation tactics that you swear by?
Any underrated lead gen? Okay, I would say I know a lot of agents do not like to host open houses. I love an open house. I think they are so useful if you do them correctly. So one thing about me, and this is probably a little controversial, is I don't actively collect people's contact information in the open houses.
You don't?
I don't. So I just interact with people, just kind of like what we're doing, ask them what brings them in today, kind of get to know more about them, learn about their family, learn about, kind of their lifestyle, what they like to do for fun, what kind of things that they're interested in. And then normally the conversation continues from there. And most times when I have contact info, or most times when I have those kind of conversations, then those people are actively handing me their contact information without me having to solicit them for it.
Yeah.
So it just makes it a more natural conversation. And I have one example of an open house and how successful they can be. I hosted one for another agent in my office. This was almost 2 years ago now. And it was a mom and 2 sisters. And they all 3 bought a home with me.
Oh,
And
wow.
now they're in contact with me about potentially purchasing another home. So, just getting those connections through open houses, continuing to follow up with them, it will turn into success down the road.
That's really great. And I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's how you started growing your business, was hosting consistent open houses, wasn't it?
Yes. So I would always post out to Chatter,
Mm-hmm.
um, how we can like talk to other Allen Tate offices, and I would always say if anybody has an open house, that they need help hosting, or if you need me to show a house for you or sit in an inspection, or I would just always try to jump at the opportunity to do something. So um, yes, I know that Allen Tate has Spacio, and I've heard that it's a great program, and you can actively follow up with people through there. So, people who want to gather contact information, I think that's great.
Yep.
But I just like the more natural, relaxed approach, and it's worked for me. So,
That definitely takes away the feeling of having to chase people around the house when they're
yeah.
like trying to get away from you to
Yeah.
get into the other room. So instead, they just come to you because you're just having those normal conversations, asking normal questions.
Right, exactly. Just making them feel comfortable, making them feel heard,
Mm-hmm.
and not making them feel like I'm trying to actively sell them something.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's that connection that gets you those relationships, isn't it?
I think it's the personality. Like,
Yep.
personality in real estate is everything. So,
And you got a lot.
I try.
You definitely do.
I try. I try to just like get along with everybody, treat them like a human, treat them how I'd want to be treated, and the rest will work itself out.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. I
yeah.
feel like that's something you can't really imitate.
Yeah,
You
girl.
can't fake it.
Yeah.
You kind of have to you have to love what you do, honestly, to succeed. Otherwise,
yeah,
it's going to be hard,
yes.
real hard.
Yeah. And
But,
I genuinely do love what I do. So,
good. And
yeah.
we can tell.
Yes.
We can tell. It's great. That's great. So, what is your approach to building lasting relationships with your clients?
So, I love hosting client events. I love just getting in front of my people as much as I can. Now, this thing has grown to, having over 100 homes sold at this point. So trying to stay in touch with everybody can be a little overwhelming sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So the best way to do that and to get in front of as many of my people as possible is to host client events and love on them, and invite them to bring their family and their friends and their kids and whoever they want to bring their pets. So last year I did a Christmas at the Farm event,
Mm-hmm.
where I rented out this place called Oakleaf Acres, and there were farm animals and pictures with Santa that we had one of my good friends. She came out and took the pictures for. We had things that you could decorate and ornament. You could write letters to Santa. We had food. We had drink. It was just a really good time. So hosting things like that, like I did a pool party one year, and just being able to love on my people and show them that like it's not just a one-time deal and then we're done. Like, y'all are my clients for life. You're my family for life when you get involved with me in real estate. So.
Yeah, because some people will say that they purchased their home and never heard from their realtor ever again.
Yeah.
So that definitely feels transactional,
Yeah.
which it is a transaction,
Yeah.
but you're getting to know these people in the most difficult process
Yeah.
of their life sometimes, like
Yeah.
the largest financial investment in majority of people's lives.
Yeah.
So you're going to get intimate with them. So if you don't, nurture that,
Yeah.
you're going to lose it.
And that's my worst fear, is people feeling like they were just a transaction. So like, I genuinely care about my client. I genuinely just want them to feel like, oh, that's my girl for life.
Yeah.
Like, just because the transaction's over, like that doesn't mean you can't call me and ask me for recommendations for something. Or if you're in the area and you want to grab coffee one day, like I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
So just, always trying to make sure that my clients feel involved. Me and Monica, my assistant, we're actively working on getting an ice cream social together for the summer. So
nice.
Yeah, just right out of school, like whenever all the kids and everybody gets out of school, we're going to get an ice cream company to come out and just, serve everybody, and there'll be music, and we'll see. So we'll see what else we can drum up. But then we're also doing the Christmas at the Farm again this year. So
that was a big hit, and you're doing it
Yeah,
again.
yeah, we're gonna
Amazing.
do it again.
That's amazing.
yes, so I'm very excited. Yes.
Genuinely, you just pour back into the people who have poured back into you.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great.
And mailers, I love Happy Mail. So like, who doesn't love opening up their mailbox and seeing like handwritten note,
Yeah.
or just a like cute little goodie. So recently I did wildflower seeds to reintroduce my new brand. I just did a rebrand.
Mm-hmm.
And so we sent wildflower seeds out to all of our clients. And I got pictures of people posting them with their kids, like their kids were throwing out the seeds or they were planting them in their garden. So just seeing everybody like enjoy those little things, that makes my heart so happy. So
that's nice. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
And I bet people just continue to feel like they can trust you and that you haven't forgot about them.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
That's the goal.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, I'm really happy to have you on.
Yes.
People don't know this, but this is our second take.
Yes. I think we did good.
We did good. We did great on the first one, but this one has gone a lot smoother. We had a few hiccups in the first one, but thank you, Katelyn, for agreeing to join me again.
It's just like real estate. You just got to roll with the punches and just keep going.
Yeah, you just never know what's going to come up, what's going to happen. So you just have to try again because it's not a smooth ride at all.
And you're an amazing host.
Oh,
you are such a good host. You make this so much fun. So thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Katelyn. All right, so this has been The Real Realtor Life with Katelyn Jenkins.
Bye.
Bye.